Princess Diana's final letter to Princess Anne, the warning that could destroy the monarchy. For more than 2 decades, the British royal family's kept its deepest secrets locked away. But now, a letter written by Princess Diana before her tragic death has resurfaced, and its contents could shake the monarchy to its core. This letter wasn't sent to King Charles. It wasn't meant for her sons, Prince William or Prince Harry. Instead, Princess Diana addressed it to Princess Anne, her husband's sister, someone she was never particularly close to. Why? What did Princess Diana want Princess Anne to know? And if this letter contained such a serious warning, why did Princess Anne keep it hidden for all these years? Some believe Princess Diana foresaw the unraveling of the royal family, Prince Harry and Meghan leaving, King Charles' scandals, and even the monarchy's struggle to stay relevant in today's world. Was Princess Diana trying to protect the future of the royal family? Or was she warning Princess Anne about something far more dangerous? Now the truth is coming out, and it may be the biggest royal revelation in years. Number 1. The discovery of Princess Diana's final letter. Why now? For 26 years, this letter remained buried in the shadows, locked away from public view. Now in 2024, it's mysteriously surfaced, but why now? Some claim the letter was always meant to be found, that Princess Diana knew eventually someone would uncover it. Others believe it was deliberately kept hidden, locked away in the royal archives or a private collection, never meant to see the light of day. There are even rumors that the letter was quietly passed around among a select few within the palace, people who knew its contents but were sworn to silence. But if that's the case, why has it suddenly emerged now, when the royal family's already facing public scrutiny? One theory is that someone within the institution finally decided to leak it. Maybe an insider who wanted the truth to be known, or a historian who stumbled upon it and realized its importance. Another possibility is that Princess Diana herself left clues, ensuring that the letter would one day be found, long after she was gone. Whatever the reason, the timing couldn't be more critical. The monarchy's struggling, and this letter might be the final push that forces the public to rethink the royal family's future. Number 2. The letter's chilling message. Princess Diana's prophetic words. So what did Princess Diana actually say in this letter? While the full text hasn't been officially released, sources claim it contains a warning, a chilling prediction of what was to come for the royal family. Princess Diana was known for her honesty. She had no problem speaking out about the pressures of royal life, the restrictions placed on her, and the things she saw behind closed doors. In her famous interviews, she made it clear that she didn't trust the palace, that she feared for her safety, and that she worried about the future of the monarchy. Now it seems that in this letter she took those concerns directly to Princess Anne. But why Princess Anne? And what exactly was Princess Diana trying to warn her about? Some believe she was warning about King Charles, his affair with Camilla, and how it could damage the crown. Others think she was speaking about Prince William and Prince Harry, predicting how the pressures of royal life could drive them apart. But the most shocking theory is that Princess Diana wasn't just warning Princess Anne about personal betrayals. She was warning about the monarchy itself, that it was slowly collapsing from within, that public trust would fade, and that one day, the royal family would no longer be able to hold itself together. Was Princess Diana right? Looking at everything that's happened since her death, it seems she may have predicted more than anyone realized. Number 3. Is the letter real? Experts weigh in. Of course, with a revelation this big, the first question everyone asks is it real? Some royal experts are convinced that this letter is 100% authentic. Handwriting specialists have compared it to Princess Diana's other letters, noting that the style, tone, and even small details in the writing match perfectly. Others, however, remain skeptical. They argue that if this letter was real, why wasn't it made public sooner? Why wouldn't Princess Anne or anyone else who knew about it mention it before? There's also the possibility of forgery. Over the years, many fake royal documents have surfaced, some even convincing enough to fool experts. Could this letter be one of them? But then there's the question of motive. If someone forged the letter, what would they have to gain? The monarchy's already under pressure. and a false letter wouldn't hold up under scrutiny for long. One detail that makes this letter especially believable is the way it aligns with things Princess Diana said while she was alive. Many of the ideas in the letter, her fears for the future, her belief that the monarchy would struggle, are things she openly spoke about. If the letter's a fake, it's an incredibly well-researched one. At the end of the day, whether people believe its authenticity or not, the impact of this letter is undeniable. It's reignited old discussions, bringing up questions the royal family would rather leave buried. Number 4. Why Princess Diana wrote to Princess Anne. Their complicated relationship. The choice of recipient is one of the most puzzling aspects of this letter. Why did Princess Diana write to Princess Anne? Princess Diana and Princess Anne were never particularly close. In fact, Princess Anne was known to be one of the few royals who didn't warm up to Princess Diana. While the world adored the Princess of Wales, Princess Anne reportedly saw her as dramatic and too focused on public attention. Yet despite their differences, Princess Diana clearly believed Princess Anne needed to hear this message. Some believe Princess Diana saw Princess Anne as the only royal who might actually listen. Unlike King Charles, who was heavily influenced by royal tradition, or the Queen, who rarely intervened in personal conflicts, Princess Anne was known for her straightforward nature. If Princess Diana wanted someone to take her warnings seriously, Princess Anne might have been the best option. Another theory is that Princess Diana was appealing to Princess Anne's loyalty to the crown. Princess Anne has always been one of the most dedicated members of the royal family, following royal duties without complaint. If Princess Diana was warning about a threat to the monarchy, she might have thought Princess Anne would take action. Whatever the reason, one thing is clear: Princess Anne read the letter, and she chose to stay silent. Number 5. The 3 theories. Why did Princess Anne stay silent? If the contents of the letter were as serious as people believe, why didn't Princess Anne speak up? There are 3 main theories. Princess Anne didn't believe Princess Diana's warnings. Princess Anne's always been a no-nonsense figure in the royal family. Some believe she read the letter, dismissed it as Princess Diana being overly dramatic, and moved on. Princess Anne agreed but felt powerless to act. Maybe Princess Anne did take Princess Diana's warnings seriously, but realized there was nothing she could do. Speaking out against the monarchy, even for someone like Princess Anne, would have been a serious risk. The palace ordered Princess Anne to stay silent. If the letter truly contained damaging information about the monarchy, it's possible that the Queen or other senior royals ordered Princess Anne to never acknowledge it. The royal family has a history of keeping secrets, and this could have been just another one added to the list. Regardless of the reason, Princess Anne's silence is telling. She had the letter in her possession. She had the opportunity to reveal its contents, and yet, for over 2 decades, she said nothing. The question is, will she ever speak now? Number 6. What was Princess Diana warning Princess Anne about? The biggest question surrounding this letter is simple. What exactly was Princess Diana trying to warn Princess Anne about? Over the years, Princess Diana has spoken about her concerns for the royal family. She was deeply troubled by the way the monarchy operated behind closed doors. She knew that public perception of the royals was shifting, and she worried that the institution was too outdated to survive. Some believe Princess Diana's letter to Princess Anne was about King Charles and Camilla. Princess Diana had already spoken publicly about how Camilla had been involved in her marriage from the start. Did she warn Princess Anne that King Charles' future as king would be complicated by his past? Others think she was referring to her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Princess Diana had always been protective of them, and she often spoke about her fears of them growing up inside the palace system. She wanted them to have more freedom and normal lives. Did she warn Princess Anne that the boys might eventually reject royal life? There's also a possibility that Princess Diana's warning was about the monarchy itself, predicting that the royal family's scandals, lack of transparency, and resistance to change would eventually lead to its downfall. And looking at everything that's happened since her death, it's hard to ignore the fact that the monarchy's never been more unstable. No matter what the exact message was, one thing is clear: Princess Diana saw something coming, and she wanted Princess Anne to know. Number 7. The Queen's role. Did Elizabeth know about the letter? If Princess Diana's letter was as explosive as people claim, it raises another serious question. Did Queen Elizabeth know about it? The Queen had always been aware of Princess Diana's struggles. She'd heard the complaints, she'd seen the fallout of Princess Diana and King Charles' divorce, and she knew about the increasing tensions between Princess Diana and the rest of the royal family. But did she know about this letter? Some royal insiders believe she did. The Queen was known for keeping a close watch on anything that could affect the monarchy's reputation. If a letter existed that could threaten the stability of the royal family, there's a strong chance she was informed. Others argue that even if the Queen knew about it, she may have chosen to ignore it. The Queen's approach to problems was always the same: stay silent and let things blow over. If she saw Princess Diana's letter as just another dramatic moment in royal history, she may have decided it wasn't worth addressing. However, if the letter contained serious warnings about the future, the Queen's decision to stay silent may have been a mistake, one that could cost the monarchy everything. Number 8. The Camilla connection. Did Princess Diana warn about her future? Camilla Parker Bowles was always at the center of Princess Diana's heartbreak. Even before she married King Charles, Princess Diana knew that Camilla was a part of his life. And throughout her marriage, she was painfully aware that Camilla was never going away. In her famous 1995 interview, Princess Diana openly admitted,
"Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded."
At the time, she knew that King Charles and Camilla would end up together. But did she predict that Camilla would eventually become queen? If Princess Diana's letter warned Princess Anne about Camilla's future, it would make sense. Back then, the idea of Camilla taking the title of queen consort seemed impossible. The public had a negative view of her, and even King Charles' team avoided discussing the possibility. But fast forward to today, and Camilla's queen. If Princess Diana saw this coming, it raises the question, what else did she predict? Number 9. Prince Harry and Meghan's royal exit. Was this what Princess Diana feared? One of the most shocking moments in modern royal history was when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle left the royal family. They walked away from their royal duties, moved to the US, and started speaking openly about the struggles they faced behind palace walls. If there's one thing Princess Diana always made clear, it's that she wanted to protect her children from the things she suffered through. She didn't want them to feel trapped, controlled, or isolated. And yet, years later, Prince Harry described his royal experience in almost the exact same words Princess Diana had used. So, did Princess Diana predict that one of her sons would leave the monarchy? Some believe this was exactly what she warned Princess Anne about. That Prince Harry, much like his mother, would never be able to fit into the strict royal system. That he would one day be forced to make a choice: stay and suffer, or leave and be free. It's hard not to see the parallels. And if Princess Diana saw this coming decades ago, what else was she right about? Number 10. The public's reaction. What this letter means for the monarchy. Now that this letter surfaced, the royal family's once again under public scrutiny. Many people still feel that Princess Diana was mistreated by the monarchy. Her story remains one of the biggest stains on the royal family's history. And now, with this letter coming to light, it's reigniting old discussions about the way royals operate. Support for the monarchy's already been declining, especially among younger generations. Polls show that fewer people believe the royal family is necessary. Many view them as out of touch, outdated, and disconnected from reality. This letter's only adding fuel to the fire. If Princess Diana truly predicted the monarchy's struggles, it suggests that the institutions failed to change. And if people begin to believe that Princess Diana was right all along, it could spell disaster for the royals. Number 11. What this means for Prince William. Did Princess Diana predict his future as king? Prince William is next in line for the throne, and as the future King of England, he's been carefully shaping his public image for years. Princess Diana always believed that Prince William could bring change to the monarchy. She hoped he would modernize the institution, make it more relatable to the public, and fix the mistakes of the past. But did she also warn that it wouldn't be so easy? Prince William's already facing major challenges. The public's losing faith in the monarchy. His brother, Prince Harry's openly criticized the royal family. His father, King Charles, is not universally loved. And now, with this letter coming to light, Prince William may have to confront difficult truths about his family's past. Did Princess Diana see this coming? Did she try to warn Princess Anne that Prince William's reign would be more complicated than anyone expected? Number 12. The role of the media. How the press covered up Princess Diana's warnings. The British media played a huge role in Princess Diana's life. They built her up, followed her every move, and ultimately contributed to her downfall. Even when Princess Diana spoke the truth, the press often dismissed her as unstable, dramatic, or seeking attention. They framed her as a problem, rather than someone who was trying to expose real issues within the royal family. So if this letter contained serious warnings, it's not surprising that the media didn't report on it sooner. It's possible that journalists had access to this information but chose to stay silent to protect the monarchy. Now that the letter's public, the media can't ignore it anymore. And the way they chose to cover this story could have a huge impact on the monarchy's future. Number 13. The palace's next move. Will they acknowledge the letter? The revelation of Princess Diana's letter has put Buckingham Palace in a different position. So far, their strategy's been silence, a method they've used successfully in the past when dealing with royal controversies. However, this time, the stakes are different. Acknowledging the letter would mean admitting that Princess Diana's concerns about the monarchy were valid. It would force the royal family to address questions about their past actions, the way Princess Diana was treated, and whether they intentionally suppressed her warnings. This could open up old wounds and make people question the institution's integrity. On the other hand, ignoring the letter might only make things worse. The public's already skeptical of the monarchy, and refusing to comment could be seen as an attempt to cover up the truth, a move that would only fuel speculation and distrust. Princess Anne, in particular, is in a unique position. If she confirms the letter's authenticity, it could force the palace to respond. But if she stays silent, it raises another question. Is she protecting the monarchy, or is she afraid of what would happen if the truth comes out? The palace must decide whether to address this head-on or risk allowing the story to spiral further out of control. Either way, the existence of this letter's already left a mark, one that won't be forgotten anytime soon. Number 14. The final warning. Did Princess Diana predict the monarchy's collapse? Princess Diana's letter wasn't just about personal betrayals or family drama. It was a warning about the very survival of the British monarchy. Throughout her time as Princess of Wales, Princess Diana had seen firsthand how resistant the royal family was to change. She spoke openly about how they were stuck in tradition, refusing to adapt to the modern world. In her interview, she hinted that unless the monarchy evolved, it would eventually collapse under its own weight. Looking at the current state of the royal family, it's hard to ignore how accurate Princess Diana's predictions seem to have been. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have distanced themselves from the monarchy, choosing to build their own lives outside of the royal institution. Public support for the royals is declining, especially among younger generations. Scandals, controversies, and outdated traditions continue to make the monarchy seem less relevant with each passing year. If Princess Diana's letter truly contained a final warning, it raises a disturbing question. Is the royal family already too late to save itself? Some believe that unless drastic changes are made, the monarchy will continue to lose public trust until it reaches a point of no return. Others argue that the institution's still strong enough to survive, even with all its flaws. But if Princess Diana foresaw this decline decades ago, it suggests that the problem within the royal family run far deeper than anyone wants to admit. Number 15. Could this be the beginning of the end for the royals? For centuries, the British monarchy stood as a symbol of stability, tradition, and continuity. But today that image is crumbling. More than ever, people are questioning the relevance of the royal family, the scandals involving Prince Andrew, the fallout from Prince Harry and Meghan's exit, and the growing discontent among the public have all contributed to the monarchy's weakening position. Many believe that it's no longer a necessary institution in a modern democracy. If Princess Diana's letter is the tipping point, it could lead to serious consequences for the royals. If the public turns against them completely, the government may be forced to reconsider their role. Discussions about abolishing the monarchy have already begun in some parts of the Commonwealth, with countries like Barbados cutting ties and others considering doing the same. The question now is, how much longer can the royal family survive? Will King Charles and Prince William be able to restore public trust? Or has the damage already been done? One thing is certain, Princess Diana's words have come back to haunt the monarchy. Whether this is the beginning of the end remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. The royal family is facing one of its greatest challenges yet. Princess Diana's letter has resurfaced after 26 years, and its message could change the way we see the royal family forever. Was this her final warning about the future of the monarchy? Did she predict the struggles we're seeing today? And most importantly, why did Princess Anne stay silent all these years? There's still so much we don't know, but one thing is clear. Princess Diana saw something coming, and now we're left wondering if her words were a prophecy for the monarchy's downfall. What do you think? Was Princess Diana right about the future of the royal family? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you believe this letter could truly shake the foundations of the monarchy? Or is it just another royal mystery? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others who love these kind of videos, and subscribe to our channel for more engaging videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!